Hi, I'm Holly and welcome to this yoga practice. So today I'll be sharing with you a 20-minute short practice. This is ideal for yoga for busy people. So if you don't have time to practice at a studio or doing a full-length class, this is ideal for you. Maybe you can practice the class at your desk in between your working day, maybe around having a busy day with your kids as well. So start seated, maybe on a block if you can, so your spine is elevated. And just start by taking a nice deep breath in and really fill up into your body. And then exhale, nice and long release. And again, a deep breath in. And then a slow breath out. So we're going to let the hands just rest lightly onto the thighs. And taking a deep breath in, roll the breastbone up to the sky and really feel that arch into your spine. And then as you exhale, allow the chin to roll to the chest and really almost feel like the tailbone tucks under so you get that rounding into your back. And again, inhale, roll the breastbone up, shoulders back. And then exhaling, rounding into your spine, finding that space into your spine. And again, inhale, lift. And exhale, round, keeping the shoulders relaxed. We'll do one more there. So breathing in. And breathing out. Slowly elevate your spine, sit tall, roll the shoulders back and down, and then take your hands, interlace the fingers, and bring the hands to the base of your skull. And then taking your thumbs to the base of the skull, and you'll feel the tender sort of muscle that sits underneath the skull, and you can use your thumbs like a pressure point to just ease and massage into that point. So we hold a lot of tension at the neck, especially if we're sat at a desk. So using this pressure of your thumbs like a self-massage, rolling in circles, right, the pads of your thumbs. And we're going to keep the thumbs there for a bit more mobility work into the spine. So keep the elbows out. And then inhale again, as we did before, roll the breastbone up to the sky. And then exhale, as you tuck the tailbone around the back, draw the elbows in. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, lift the heart, the chest, elbows wide. And then exhale, drawing, rounding the spine. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, and then slowly coming up, releasing there. Roll out your shoulders. You can even take your hands around the neck and to the tops of your shoulders and just squeeze and press, again for a little bit of self-massage to ease away the tightness that we hold here. Good. Roll out your wrists, flick out the fingertips, circle the wrists. Again, if you're typing a lot, it's good to stretch out the fingers. So we're going to come onto all fours, so you can remove the block that you may have had there, and bring your hands beneath your shoulders, let your feet relax, and starting to slowly roll your weight round in circles over the wrists. So again, finding that you can really warm up your wrists, stretch out the wrists, roll them out both directions. Good. And then keeping the fingertips spread nice and wide, encouraging some weight into the pads of your fingertips, not so much into the heels of your palms, if that really feels like you're putting pressure on your wrists. Gripping into the fingertips, tucking the toes under, and then exhale. Feel your seat bones lift to the sky as we come into this downward facing dog pose. And we'll walk out the heels nice and slowly, just bending one knee at a time. Rolling your weight down through the heels, making sure that you're not hunched over like this through your shoulders. So the knees can be bent to encourage that length into your spine. And then taking your gaze forwards, nice and slowly, start to walk your feet forwards. You may need to bend the knees, or if it feels good, to stretch out through the hamstrings, straighten out the legs. And we'll come to the top end of the mat. Take your hands forwards, maybe you want the block here if need be. And then start to inhale, press the heart forward so you've got that length into your whole spine. And then exhale, fold. Let the chin roll to the chest and maybe bend the knees to allow your back to soften here. And we're just going to again play around with warming up the feet. So lifting up through the heels on both sides, lift up through the toes. Maybe you start to really feel the clickiness of all the joints as we start to warm up and lubricate the joints. It's a nice way to really awaken the feet, rocking, rolling. And then take a deep breath in again, lift the heart forwards and exhale, fold. We're going to let the spine roll up really slowly, so gently rolling up, really hug the abdominals up and in to support your movement, and then release out the shoulders. Perfect. So again, like we did seated, we want to really try and keep our spines nice and mobile. So we're going to have the hands on the hips, soften through the knees, inhale, roll the breastbone up, and then exhale, hug the chin to chest. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rolling in. Last one. Nice and slowly, let the hips roll forward slightly, and then exhale, round. Coming back to standing and just sway your weight left to right, right to left. Maybe a few circles into the hips. So really encouraging that full range of movement into your hips there. Perfect. So ground down through all 10 toes, soften the knees. We're going to inhale, reach up nice and tall, wake up the whole spine, and then exhale, fold, hinge, and reach the hands back and behind. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Ground through the toes. Exhale, fold. And then slowly release the hands to the floor. Walk your feet backwards and returning into our downward facing dog. Nice and long through the spine. Take a deep breath in, lift up to your tiptoes, and then exhale, soften. From here, we're going to slowly now lower the knees to the floor and then step the right foot forwards. Let the back leg relax and slowly left hand under left shoulder, option to have a block there if need be. Inhale, sweep the right hand to the sky, look back. And exhale, bringing the hand forwards again. Inhale, reach the hand to the sky. Exhale, reach back. 1 more time. Inhale, really get that full range of motion around the shoulder joint, and then place the palm to that thigh, the right thigh. Draw the knee and toes into a diagonal. Option to keep your hand here, or maybe take the palm where we had before at the base of the skull. Support the head, press the palm into the head, and then roll the breastbone up to the sky, taking a deep breath in and out. Good, again, a deep breath in and out. 1 more full breath in, roll the heart up. Good, and then as you exhale, hug the chin to the chest and lower the palm to the floor. And you'll have your hands now on the instep of your right foot. So square up the knee and the toes to the top end of your mat and start to hinge back and forth nice and slowly. You may feel this is quite strong in your hamstring, so just keep it slightly soft there rather than completely straightening if that feels like it's burning underneath the knee joint. Keeping it soft there. So option, if you want to, is actually to lift the back knee and encourage this gentle rocking over the ball of that right foot onto the heel. Back and forth, so really feel that spread across the toes. Again, maybe those little quacks and things you might hear in the joints. 1 more. And then either lower the back knee, if we're feeling strong enough here, you can start to lift the right foot and send your foot back to plank pose. Soften the knees, scoop the hips up, downward facing dog. 1 deep breath in. And out. Good. From there, we're going to let the chin roll to the chest. Think about your spine here, really rounding through the upper back. Bring your weight forwards to a plank. Extend through the heels. And then exhale, lower the knees. Press your seat back and come into this child's pose, but keep your gaze forwards. We're then going to roll the chin back to the chest. Find that almost cat shape of your spine as you roll the weight forwards. Lower to your belly and release your toes and your pelvis down. Let your hands come forwards and take them quite wide and your elbows to the floor. Ground the pelvis and lift your breastbone to this Sphinx pose. Exhale, release. So we're going to take hands beneath shoulders. Inhale, press up to all fours. And exhale, return back to your downward facing dog pose. One deep breath in and out. So we come to the other side. So again, we can lower the knees to the floor. Send the left foot forwards. And taking your right palm beneath your right shoulder. So relax the right foot. Inhale, let's take the left hand to the sky, look up, and exhale, sweep back and behind. And again, inhale, sweep up, exhale back. One more like that, breathing in and breathing out. Let the hand come towards your thigh, knee and toes to a slight diagonal. And again, option to keep the hand there or taking that left hand the base of the skull. Breathe in and roll the breastbone up to the sky. Exhale, try and release your shoulders away from the ears. And again, inhale, exhale. One more full breath. And then exhale, roll the chin to chest, bringing that left hand down and squaring up your knee and your toes. Good. So, again, like the other side, gentle rolls forwards and back, stretching through the hamstring, mindful of just noticing if there's any sort of tingling or burning, anything like that at the back of the knee. It's really important to make sure that we don't overstretch through there. So just making sure you keep the knee relatively soft if need be. So we're going to either keep the back knee down, or if it feels good, feeling strong enough here to do so, lift the back knee. And then as we did, just again, that rocking onto the ball of the left foot, then the heel, left foot, then the heel, and really feel that you're stretching out through those toes. So option to lower the back knee, or going for the harder option, the left knee is going to hug towards the shoulder and then sending the foot back, plank pose. Take a breath, soften the knees, hips to the sky, exhale. Take a deep breath in and out. Good. So we're going to take 4 rounds into our plank and child's pose. So trying to now slowly on the in-breath, hug the chin to chest, round through the upper back. Then as you exhale, lower the knees, chin comes forwards. Reversing that movement in the spine. Inhale forwards like a cat stretch. Lower the pelvis, exhale. This time we're going to slide the hands forwards nice and wide. Inhale, coming to a cobra pose. And then exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, downward dog. So there's 1. We're going to take 3 more. Really building up some heat into the body now. So inhale, roll forwards, long spine. Exhale, lower the knees. Inhale, scoop the belly in, round through the upper back. Exhale, lower. Keep the toes nice and wide. Press through the pelvis. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Palms beneath shoulders. Inhale, press to all fours. And exhale, downward dog. Take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more to go. Breathe in. Nice and long line through the spine. Exhale, lower the knees. Inhale, scoop the belly in, round through the upper back, and exhale, lower to the mat. Bring the hands forward as you inhale to lift through the heart, and then exhale to lower. Press up to all fours, and then exhale, downward dog. Good, 1 more to go. Take it in your own time, so breathe in, breathe out. Last one, inhale, roll over the toes, lower the knees, exhale, scoop the belly in, round through the upper back, down to the pelvis, lift through the palms, inhale, lift the heart, the chest, and exhale, lower. This time as we inhale, come up to all fours, we're going to exhale, bring the toes to touch, knees apart, and let the seat come to the heels to a child's pose. So let your forehead rest onto the mat. Take a little bit of a sway and a rock across the forehead and the brow. A little bit of massage across the brow. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Good. And then grip through the palms. Inhale, come forwards. And then we're going to take our left knee and slide that towards our left wrist. This might be useful to have a block to hand for this as well. So left knee to left wrist, and then just taking the right foot away from the groin. I like to use a block underneath the left seat bone so I'm not collapsing to that side. And then you're going to look over your right shoulder, tuck the right toes, lift the knee and try and then extend that knee further back to get a nice long line, hip, knee and ankle. Squaring up both hips to the top end of your mat and roll the shoulders back for this pigeon pose. Take a deep breath in right into the upper chest and then exhale. As long as your hips are nice and square and you're not sinking to one side, you can start to walk the hands forwards nice and slowly. Try to avoid collapsing here or sinking into the shoulder blades, so broaden down, press through the forearms and allow the heart to reach forwards. Let's take 2 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. And again, nice full breath in and out. Let the chin roll to the chest, scoop and round through the upper back and slowly walk your hands back up. You're going to take the left seat bone down to the floor, swing that right leg forwards so the right leg is in one straight line, hip, knee and ankle. On the in-breath, reach your palms to the sky and then exhale, left palm behind you. Let your weight now shift to your left knee and your left palm and then inhale, reach the right hand up to the sky. Option to take palm to the skull again and roll the breastbone up. Take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and exhale. Roll that chin to chest and return back to seated. Good. Let's extend the legs. Shake out the legs. And then we come to the other side. So you can either cross over your knees, cross over your ankles rather, and come over your knees. If you know that doesn't suit your knees or hips very well, simply send your legs behind and we'll come to all fours. Good. From there, let's take the right knee to right wrist. Make sure the heel is away from your groin. And again, maybe the block is here as necessary. So right block under right seat bone. Looking over your left shoulder and then extend that knee back, relax the foot and square up both hips. Take a deep breath in and then exhale. If that serves you, it feels good, you can take the forearms down, but keep the heart extending forward without sinking. Relax through the shoulders. Breathe in nice and deeply. Relax all the facial muscles, the jaw, wherever you may be gripping unnecessarily. One more deep breath in and out. Let the chin roll to the chest, scoop and round through the upper back. Hug the abdominals in to walk up through your spine. Remove the block, right seat bone comes down. Swing that left foot forwards, left leg straight, squaring up through the hips. Inhale, take the hands to the sky. And then exhale, turn to your right side, right palm down, draw the weight to the right knee, and then inhale, lift that left palm to the sky. Option again to bend the left elbow, palm to support the head. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, one more breath, breathe. As you exhale, hug the chin to chest, lower yourself back down to the mat. Stretch out the legs, shake out the legs, and nice and slowly we're going to make our way down to lying. So hold onto the backs of the thighs, breathe and lift through your heart, and then exhale, chin to chest, relax the shoulders, try and round through the back as you lower down bone by bone. Hug the knees in, gently rock on your back from side to side, massage out your whole back nice and slowly. Allow the soles of the feet to come down. A little twist with the knees. Again, to just twist out through your lower back. And then slowly let your hands come wide, feet nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth and exhale. Allow yourself to rest for a few moments. Feel the heart rate slow down and just breathe.